Inspectore.
At ease.
I was not told to expect you, sir.
I don't suppose you were. But here I am. And I need a masquerade.
Right this way, sir. I do apologize in advance. Our selection of masquerades has diminished since the war began.
It's all right. I'm not picky.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd like a masquerade now, please.
All right. First things first. Your element, sir.
Cyrus? What are you doing?
Sir?
What? I apologize. What was the question?
Your element.
Right. Of course. I'm a firebrand.
And the last time you used a masquerade?
5 years.
Vamis tests.
Distinctions.
Accredita.
60th percentile. Explains why I didn't turn out to be one of the Vegelist.
All right, sir. It'll take me no more than a heartbeat.
You need the masquerade, Cicero. You're its custodian. And you're an imposter. Going around with that stupid cape of yours? Have you forgotten where your loyalty lies?
Are you almost done, Valis?
Just finished, sir.
You don't know what you've started, brother. Change. That's what. Change for the Contadani, our people.
Here it is, sir.
Come with me. Come with me, Cicero. No.
Sir?
Thank you, Valis. And there he is. Who's this?
Calden Azarus, mariner of the Sorelle del Mare.
You're Calden.
You know him?
Yes. No, well, Razatov mentioned that he had a brother before, but he never said very much.
You knew my brother?
Is there a reason why he's here?
I know my brother's missing. Inspectore Corliss came to me 2 weeks ago.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
It's not that, Inspectore.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You haven't heard anything from Corvus because he's dead. But listen, Calden. Sail the winds back to your guild while you can. You don't want this.
What?
Because this is not the business of the Blue Guild. And if any within the White Spires see you with me...
You're just going to let him go?
What?
It's his brother, Cicero.
Mariner, I'd like to at least ask you a few questions first.
Of course.
Oh, this'll rub the old man the wrong way.
All the more reason to do it. Now that both of you are settled, I have business to attend to.
Thank you, Valencio.
Have fun, you two.
Inspectore, I must...
A few questions does not guarantee you a place in this investigation, Mariner. I'd like to make that clear.
Clear as the belt, sir.
Good. Now, we're headed for your brother's office. I'd like to ask you a few things on the way. So, fill me in. When was the last time you saw your brother?
Well,
Memory failing you already?
half a Missouri ago.
2 years. My. And the last time you wrote him a letter, then?
We don't write to each other.
No? This is it. His office.
Finally.
Just a moment, Mariner.
Something the matter, Inspectore?
Yes, in fact.
Me?
You, Razatov's brother, whom I have heard so little from him about, who last saw him 2 years ago, and during those years you...
Correct.
And you ask if there's something the matter.
Inspectore, the relationship I have with my brother is complicated.
I doubt your honesty. Are you...
Yes. I assure you, on a mariner's moon, I promise, there is nothing I want more than to find my brother.
Here, let's see what we can find.
My brother
He was the hardest working of all the Regenti.
He never did have any desire to start a family.
Despite my efforts.
This is his work.
All the cases that he's had to work with before. He liked...
This case is large. It's about
You shouldn't...
Cicero Guevara.
This investigation is not.
You never mentioned how you knew my brother.
Who are you here for?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Just keep looking.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary, Inspectore. Are you certain that there's something to be found here?
No, I'm not.
But yet you're searching through.
Do you think I'll find anything?
I don't think of a bed of coal when I'm looking for a place to hide things. What's that?
If you could, Mariner? When you're ready.
Tides? What is that?
They certainly don't look like they're born of the earth.
My brother was keeping Faye. What are you doing?
Those creatures reacted to something.
You think they've got a thing for coals?
I think they've got a thing for this.
What is it?
Hopefully someone can tell us. Put the dresser back in place, please. We should... Wonderful.
You forced my hand. That hurt.
I can see you can handle yourself in battle.
I am trained as a Pavicier. My physique didn't really cater for the other Medea.
I can imagine. Hold on.
Found something?
Perhaps it was a good thing those Fae attacked us. That mark that you see over there. The mark of Timerius Candor, a glassmith who works in one of the registry's wards. The Quiet Order.
Our next lead?
Let's go.
Cicero,
Lucia,
I see you've already made some new friends.
part of the investigation.
Ah, so the old man took my advice.
Your advice?
After what happened with Corvus and Ophina, nasty business that was.
So you're the one I have to blame. Why weren't you put on the case?
I'm too valuable.
Sure.
Where are you off to?
The Quiet Order.
Excellent. We can travel together.
You too.
Come on. I'll tell you on the way.
So, you told the Vestas to call for me?
It was either that or do it myself. I think the choice was clear.
And the others?
Well, Ophina and Corvus are that, which leaves 5 of us. Darius and Pasha are off in Altamir spying on the Zealots. Riva's down in Rune investigating the murder of one of our diplomats, and you were farming.
So you don't know anything about the case?
I know the Regenti Razatov is gone, and I know that we lost 2 good inspectores trying to find him.
And you wanted me to be the third?
You were better than all of us, Cicero. You know it.
I don't know. Let's just go.
So, Sorelli.
Calvin,
Calvin. You're brave, standing on White Spire soil.
you say it as though there is something I should fear.
Certainly not. Not out here.
Ah, there you are, sir. I hope everything is well.
It is. Get the coach ready, please. We've got places to go. Mariner, maybe you'd like to follow the twins. Get acquainted?
A rather obedient bunch.
What's this about, Lucia?
What?
Don't tell me you just happened to be in the spire.
Happened, well.
Lucia,
He dies at the end of the story.
you have. Many times.
The mask runners are getting stronger.
What do you mean?
They've taken over the Quiet Order. That's why I'm headed there.
Since when?
A few weeks ago. 5 years this war's been going on, Cicero, and those worms have only gotten stronger. I need to find out how.
That's why you encouraged Vestas to bring me back? So I could be your resource? I have a case to solve.
Cicero, please. You're the only one who...
The Quiet Order, go.
A ride would have been nice.
So, Mariner. Mariner.
Are you trying to say something?
Why do they call you that? Do you sail out onto the belt often?
Not anymore.
Oh, well, you used to?
Before I settled down,
Settle down.
I'm in charge of an orphanage now.
With children?
No, cats and dogs, I'm sure.
Oh, I love animals. What?
Eyes on the road, Toths. Elena, please stop bullying your brother. And Ricardo,
Yes, sir?
just keep going. You both stay here. I'll come find you when I'm done. So this is the business you were talking about. Lucia told me about it.
You met her? We've been expecting her.
She got caught up with a few things. Should be on her way. The investigation. There's someone I need to see inside.
I'm afraid that's going to have to wait. We've got Portieri pushing all the walls we can, but the mask runners... I think our manager's getting tired.
How did you lose it in the first place?
The Portieri that managed to get out say that the mask runners just appeared from the streets.
Well, I'll see you later.
I suppose you will.
The longer we wait, the colder our lead.
Who said anything about waiting?
You did.
I said I'd see him later. Nothing about waiting in that. Mariner, you're a strong man, aren't you? If you could give this a little tug.
It wasn't secured.
I wonder why.
Things I do for you, brother.
Closed it behind you?
I did. What is going on in that head of yours?
Anytime wards have been taken over in the last 50 years, it's been through frontal assaults. Rather interesting place for mists.
All over the city. This has been an increasingly common sight.
Everywhere.
Sometimes even in the streets.
Brace yourselves.
Better me than them. This is too much. Tides. What are Fae doing here?
You said this mist was becoming more common?
Only in the last few years, yes.
And Fae, have they been more common as well?
You think they're related?
You don't? It's quite a clear connection. The Federalist
We should keep moving.
The exits to the Quiet Order should be that way.
What are they doing?
Whatever it is, we will have to go through them. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Cover you.
Oh, what's happening again? Damn it. You need help.